trying to figure that out the other day and I couldn't figure it out.
So I think it was 2005.
2005?
Yeah, I think it was... Yeah, 2005.
Yeah, because the first record came out in March of 2006. And we finished recording it in the end of 2005, so yeah, 2005.
And that's where, and then Paralyzed was this last year?
There's a lot of cool stuff on the label. There's some of it is similar to what we do, and there's a lot that's not. Graham is the new addition to the band. He's from Oakland, California, and his other band is on TP as well, called Annihilation Time.
All right.
And that's more like a punk/rock hybrid thing, which he can tell you about.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it's just kind of... Yeah, it's like kind of like Black Flag meets like Deep Purple or something.
Black Flag meets Deep Purple. That's a good combination.
Yeah.
I moved up to Vermont in 2001, and Jay had just moved back from New York around that time. He was living down there, and moved for good back to the area that we live in.
Is Northampton?
Yeah, he's in Amherst, Massachusetts. We're in Vermont. Where we are is about 40 minutes north of where he is, and it's a really small scene there, so you just see people at shows. And
I thought you were like friends since like in the 80s.
No, that was a lie.
I read that.
Yeah.
It's a lie.
Shows you what?
It's publicity.
It's a hoax.
It's a hoax.
Yeah, wow.
The whole thing's a sham.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, Jay and I are about a month apart, our birthdays. And
they're both 60.
60.
All right.
And Kyle's 62. DOA.
DOA?
Yeah.
What year? 81?
84. I brought them to where I lived. I lived on an island out in the ocean.
Okay.
And those guys were the only band that ever came from...
Yeah, they used to tour a lot, right? In Canada.
Yeah, like those guys on that tour.
From Vancouver?
Yeah, they're from Vancouver, and they'd played in every other province. And they'd never played in Newfoundland, where I'm from. And they wanted to do that. So in 84, they were on a tour in Germany. And they'd flown back into Toronto. They drove 3 days straight to play. The next morning they got up and drove all the way back to Toronto for the next show, like a week later. So it was pretty crazy. Good story.
Yeah.
Thanks. How about yours?
Corrosion of Conformity.
Corrosion of Conformity, that was in the 90s. Or...
Yeah.
Are they punk rock?
I don't know.
But
no.
Yes.
No, not
COC?
when he saw them.
They still rule.
In 84 they were.
They're still
Give them
badass.
the punk one.
Fuck, man, I don't know.
I was just looking
like a million local bands around. That was the first actual show I ever went to.
And your first punk rock show?
DOA, actually.
Well,
Just
wow.
like this asshole.
What are you talking about?
That was my first. It was DOA and No Means No in like '91.
Oh, No Means No.
Yeah.
That was after, what's this record name? The
No Means No?
Wrong.
Yeah. Wrong, yeah.
Was it wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was super stoked to see DOA, and it was like I was like a little kid, and I was kind of scared to go, to the show.
Yeah.
And all this crazy violence broke out. There was all these like, kind of like really brutal like skinheads, like prison style, like skinhead dudes came, and there was like all this insanity, and like all these people got carted away in ambulances, and it was like this huge scene, and like. After that, I was like, thought punk rock was scary, but really awesome.
So how you hook up with Dave and...
Live in the same town.
No, I live in Oakland, which is like 3,000 miles.
We kept having guitar players quit, so...
He's the next one to quit.
Yeah.
be a few months before we can drive on the lane.
And how Jay got into the band?
We were just hanging out, making fun of Kyle's other band, and then Kyle was like, "Yeah, let's do it. Let's do a rock thing." And the other guys were into it too, but they decided that they wanted to become stonemasons instead, so they left. No, we just played ATP.
And this show.
And this show, yeah, that's it.
Any plans in the future? Like a new album?
We'll try working on a new record in a few months, and hopefully come back over here and do a full tour.